All right, so here's a situation where we're solving for the angles of a triangle. And basically, we have interior angles. That means it's on the inside of the triangle. These are the three angles. And we always know that the interior angles of a triangle add up to 180 degrees. So whenever we're trying to solve for x, we usually want to write down a relationship that we can establish. In this case, we can establish that the sum of these three angles, so in this case 4x plus 5 plus 2x plus 32 plus 4x minus 7, that the sum of those angles all equal 180. So that's our starting point. Now we're going to go about and solve for x. So if we combine all our terms here, 4x, 2x, and 4x is 10x. And then we have 5, 32, and 7. So that's 30. So you have 10x plus 30 equals 180. Subtract 30 from each side. You get 10x equals 150. Divide each side by 10. X equals 15. So that's enough, but just to check, I'll plug 15 back in. 4 times 15 is 60. So this is a 65-degree angle. 15 times 4 is 60 minus 7. This would be a 53-degree angle. And 15 times 2 is 30 plus 32. This would be a 62-degree angle. So I can just do a quick check. Does 62, 65, and 53 equal 180? And the answer is it does. So this checks off. So that's how to do an interior angle triangle. So in this problem, we have a little bit different. We have two interior angles, and we have one what's called exterior angle. An exterior angle is if you extended the lines of the triangle, and that this angle that is formed from the extension of the line of the triangle in one side. So there's a general rule about exterior angles, and I'll just see why this works in a minute. So let's call this angle A, angle B, angle C, and angle D. Now what do we know? We know that angle B, C, and D equals 180 because that's, these three angles together make 180. That's the rules of an interior angle. Now what do we know about A and D? These are both a linear pair. So in other words, this is a full line. This is 180. So we know that A plus D equals 180. So there's two relationships here. Notice that this is exactly the same on each side of the equation, the 180 and the D. We can basically use that to say that, wait a minute, if B plus C plus D is 180 and A plus D is 180, then effectively B plus C is the same as A. So in other words, we can say angle A out here equals this angle plus this angle. And this is actually a theorem that says the exterior angle equals the sum of the other two interior. So my relationship is going to be 5x minus 14 equals x plus 57 plus 2x minus 19. And I can just write that, and this is how I'm going to go about solving for x. So if I start combining, I get 5x minus 14 equals 3x minus 19 would be plus 38. And if I subtract 3x from each side, I get 2x over here. If I add 14, I get 52 over here, so x equals 26. But as with any of these problems, it's usually good to just plug in and make sure this makes sense. If I plug in 26 here, I get 83 degrees. If I plug in 26 for x down here, 26 times 2 is 52, and then minus 19, I should get, I believe, 33 degrees. And then 26 in here, 5 times 26 is 130, minus 14 would be 116 degrees, and 116 equals the sum of this. That checks out. And also, if A is 116, that means this angle is 64 degrees. And then we can double check the 64 plus 83 plus 33 equal 180. If you add it up, it does, so this all checks out. So anyway, we get the value of x, and we confirm that all the angles work in our triangle. So anyway, this is an important theorem that the exterior angle of a triangle equals the sum of the other two interior. It's something you might want to use at some point. All right, until next time, I am Derek Genova. Have a delightful day.